Hello everyone, and welcome back to Serious Sam 4, where today we will be playing Chapter 4, The Gates of Hell.
Kenny,
Yes, sir?
run!
Here it is. Here's the gates. So, I've been told some stuff. First of all, you can unlearn skills, and then you can just redistribute the skill points. So that's exactly what we're gonna do, until we can get some more stuff and actually get, you know, the more interesting perks in the melee tree. But for now, gonna see what this is gonna be like to get items when you kill enemies and dual wielding pistols. And also, there we go, with Alt. You can now use left and right mouse button to fire each weapon individually, but also you can use it with knives, and I am very curious. Also, one thing I realized upon trying these things out before I started recording, just to make sure it wasn't a ruse, the path we came from is blocked off, so if we just walk here and just do a little bit of the old running around, you just kind of go through this wall, and you can once again explore this whole area. And there's definitely a couple of nice views that are available. For the most part, it looks more or less the same as the previous chapter, so I'm not going to walk around too much. But, you know, it's nice that they give you the option through relatively easy means. But this time around, I think I'm going to actually try to play the game. I had a good walk in the previous level. I enjoyed it immensely. But I figured I'd do the second walk off camera if it was just a bit too similar. But the volcano does look quite pretty in this area. Now I am curious how effective this is gonna be myself. Now this is a new enemy, it seems. I can also just knife these guys, so that's nice. They are weak to headshots. Apparently a lot of things are actually quite weak to headshots, so I should probably be just aiming for heads more than I currently am. Do you think I can take damage from fire? Alright, cool. I'm just that strong. Oh, no, that fire hurts. That fire hurts significantly. Alright. So I can take damage from some fires. Everything here is, as expected, quite destroyed by the volcano, I guess. A lot of bad stuff going on. Let's see if we can get out of this place. Unsure if we can just walk in one straight line to the exit. I did actually try to go one straight line to the exit, just out of bounds the whole time. It does not work. It just leads nowhere. So, also that unfortunately was a little disappointing.
Toasty over here. Hurry up.
Yeah, I'm still gonna take my time. I assume that because this being a video game, time is more of an idea, and occasionally an NPC is gonna be like, "Ooh, it sure is getting late now, Ozer," but I don't think time is actually gonna mean anything. Oh wow, they dropped health. That's so good. That's insanely good. I mean, again, I get that it's not all the time, but free health, like for real? That's actually quite strong, because I was quite low on health a lot of the time, and if I can just get little health power-ups all throughout the fights, I feel like that's gonna make life a lot easier. But we'll see. Perhaps it's gonna be different. You can like barely read the text on this, and well, can't actually read it myself, but still, it's nice that they added the little details to the statues and such. It's nice. Gives you something else to look at. That's the bomber. Are you the bomber? Probably, yeah. But yeah, not too disappointed with the dual wielding capabilities of these pistols so far against the enemies we're facing. So that's good. These enemies actually have a surprising amount of health, but having two pistols that both fire quite rapidly actually makes this not too much of an issue. I'm just looking for secrets right now. Ooh. Can actually kind of step on this for a second, but then I just get nudged off by the world. So unfortunately, it is not to be. But so far, just dealing with a lot of headless people. Which, you know, that's serious, Sam. It's just gonna happen. Especially, we're still technically kind of in the early levels. So it's easy to say that, yeah, we're just gonna be fighting a bunch of the easy enemies until we reach the next arena, I suppose. But it's also a fun time to test out my newfangled...
Sir, I would like to study the effect of extreme temperatures on the enemy forces. Perhaps you could assist me by collecting some tissue samples from scorched extraterrestrials.
So I'm running from an exploding volcano, and you want me to help with your science experiment?
If it makes you feel any better, I will reward you with an upgrade for your rocket launcher. One of my own design.
Seems reasonable.
I hear nothing wrong with this idea, actually, yeah. Not sure where the optional objective marker is, but that's okay. I'm going this way regardless of where it is. Oh, I actually saw it just then. No problem. Now, almost certainly at some point I'm gonna have to run through some fire, right? Because you can't have a secret not be behind some fire when there's this much fire in the world. Oh boy. Didn't expect them to have a ranged attack, and it's starting to become my downfall with the amount of health we have right now. I know there's another, yeah. I just need to keep moving, I guess, like I'm playing a video game. Not entirely unexpected, but I wasn't quite prepared for it, you know? Having to, you know, play the game? Not used to such things. What is this? Looks like a weapon, some ammo. I'm willing to almost guarantee that I can jump over this wall somehow, but let's, for a moment, pretend that there is a different way in there. And try and find that instead. But it really does look like the kind of area where you can accidentally get on top of a wall somewhere and just jump over the thing. Judging from this building being that close to it, you know, then you have this wall right here as well, like this. I'd be very surprised if it was not at least an option. But we'll see. This door does not open. Just need to keep that place in mind, I guess. Yeah, it's a shame you... Oh, no, you can. I was gonna say that... It's a bit of a shame that you can't get on top of these walls, but... You can, if you just really want to. Like, it barely isn't possible, but then occasionally... You just do it, you know? Just gonna quick save here before I break the entire level. And that appears to be, the optional area. Yeah, I'm just, like, almost certainly, right? This has to be, like, not what you're supposed to do. But, you know, it's nice to know that the option is there. That's all I'm saying. I like options in my video games, and I'm not presently disappointed. Where? It sounds like it's right next to me, but I guess it was right next to me behind a wall. I've grown tired of dual wielding. I have a need for a stronger arsenal. Mostly due to the fact that my health situation is a tad worrisome currently. Especially when having to deal with such enemies as those. That one could probably kill me in one hit right now if I'm not careful. I will say, the occasionally dropping a power-up perk, I was happy when it gave me health. But it really is quite occasionally, isn't it? I wonder if it's like a certain amount of enemies you have to kill, or if it really is just like, you have a 1% chance, good luck. Because I can see both being the case. I guess it's not that big of a shortcut if I'm already here. Like, I definitely expected there to be more to this.
Nice and crispy.
Nothing spawned upon doing that. Also, there's rockets here. Can I get there somehow? Like, you know, hypothetically, could I jump on top of a wall and just reach it? Because it's right here. Almost certainly I can probably just walk around and reach it from that side. That's my likely impression from this area. But what if we just jump on a wall again? Because it's always fun to jump on a wall. When is it? Ooh, sniper bullets. I was gonna say, that did look like a new weapon over there. And tis. Very good. Right click to zoom. Left click to do a shoot. Probably deals a buttload of damage. What a world. Hearing someone stomp nearby me, and it frightens me somewhat. But perhaps 'tis not something I need to worry about presently. Oh. Okay. So I guess that hurts. I've noticed myself walking slower and I wasn't really sure what that was.
Got Scorps here.
Scorps.
Hey, me too.
Oh yeah.
Killed those Scorps.
That's
Hey,
nice.
me too.
Good job,
Scorp
Hellfire.
buddies.
Hellfire is a good character. Big fan. Alright, let's walk around this place for a minute. I'm assuming... Yeah, there is gonna be more. They are using hitscan weaponry, as expected. I wasn't certain if there was gonna be hitscan weaponry. Also, that one died quite quickly. Oh boy, hello. One is enough. Alright. It's a tiny scorpion. No concern of mine is what that is. Was this where the rockets were? Yeah, I think it is. So let's just get on top of that. Whoop. That missed. Yeah. That also missed. There we go. That's what happens when you actually hit a rocket. I mean, surely this has to be the way up, right? Is there another path one could more easily take like this? Yep. Okay. Very cool. 10 rockets from me. No problem. I feel that once again, I could quite easily jump off of the place over here. Alright, who's shooting from where? I definitely heard gunfire around me. But I can't see anyone, so who would be so bold? Who would be so bold as to shoot me as I'm enjoying the area around me? No one. No one shows their face. I will leave this place. Through this path, I think. No, I can't actually get on top of that, I think. Seems like it was a little bit blocked by invisible forces. I'll allow that. Pressing the quick save button a lot today. This is probably going to give me some score penalties at the end, but you know. 'Tis only my first playthrough. In the later runs we will go for a high score is what I will pretend to say. Pretend to mean. I don't mean it. I don't think I've ever gone for a high score run in a serious Sam game, thinking about it. Did that not kill him? No, it did. Also, you might be able to headshot with the rocket. I've been told, kind of, I think. And that is kind of a game changer in terms of how you kill an enemy. And also a little bit unusual. Also, I have to really move my hand to get that sniper rifle, but it is a fun weapon to use. Hello. So far these enemies are not the scariest bunch. Probably because they're all very, very much spread out in a giant area. Do you think the grenade would be enough to kill one? Grenade on shotgun? Not quite. But I might just not hit him very well there. I'm not too certain about that shot. Huh? What's happening in that way? Oh god, they were right in my face. That was almost all my health. That's a little bit of a concern. Oh boy, yeah, okay, he was right next to me. Whoops. Alright, attempt number 3 through this place. So far not much interest happened between these attempts. All I'm realizing is there is a lot of enemies in this place that I apparently have not yet dealt with. Because I keep getting ambushed by an enemy behind as I'm trying to kill the enemies through that doorway. I think the enemies are occasionally dropping like 1 armor power-ups and just a bunch of them every now and then. Maybe I should be counting that as power-ups dropped by enemies. Because it probably does count, doesn't it? I don't know if I need to actually explode enemies for stuff like that to happen or not, but I hope not. I would enjoy if it would just work. Like, do you think these guys are just patrolling, or are they just spawning? Because I'm having a difficult time telling the difference right now. All I know is that there's a lot of them. Also, I pre-ordered the game, so hang on. There is a Tommy gun weapon skin option. And oh, that looks that looks a little bit odd, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely more tricky to aim this. Ooh, it sounds fun. But yeah, one of the pre-order bonuses was getting this skin. And it sure is something. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This thing looks bizarre. Maybe it's the lighting that's making it look a little bit weird to me, but something's making it look weird to me, and I'm not sure what it is. Alright. I think it's safe to say that I've dealt with the majority of the reptiloids in this place now. But this is a really big area, I'm realizing. I wasn't actually quite aware of how big this place is until now. But it does explain how I kept managing to miss enemies in this place. If there's just that many of them. Let me get on top of this wall. Did that assist me in any way? Not particularly. But it's good to jump. Like, once you stand on the damaging terrain, your movement becomes like super sluggish. And I guess that's a kind of a good indicator to tell you that, hey, you should probably like jump, move, not be here anymore. It's a bad place where you are right now.
Done.
And I think that's fair, but also when it's not the fire that hurts you, but just arbitrary terrains, it makes it a little bit difficult to tell what's going on from time to time. Can you chill? I'm still just wandering around this place, don't worry about it. Just getting some pickups and such. I wish to do you no harm. I just want to look around. Grab my power-ups and be on my merry way. But you just can't let me have that, will you, video game?
Careful, y'all. Don't set your cojones on fire. You know, that's good advice in general.
Hey. Another quality voice line by Rodriguez. 100% a character in this video game. Hello. Very nice. Very good. Kinda want to jump into the lava, because there is a waterfall here, technically. What if there's a secret behind it, you know? Or over there? I'm gonna say the likelihood of that quite low. Judging from the fact that my grenade didn't manage to go through it. That's the entire basis of my conclusion, and I'm willing to say good enough. I don't particularly feel like killing myself over and over to see if there's a secret there. The music's amping up a bit. Probably because there's like enemies coming towards me right now, and here I am just jumping on walls forever, but you know, that's my life. There appears to be a lot of power-ups in this place that I would actually like to have. Just to make my life a little bit easier, you know? I'm not sure if I should bother with meleeing these guys or if that is definitely going to kill me. It definitely feels like it would be something that is gonna kill me in the air. Hey, where did you come from? Never like seeing a projectile come from behind me. It's never a good time. It frightens me. I want to say I hear an enemy. I want to say that looks pretty suspicious. You know, explosions and such. Maybe I should just be going in that direction. Maybe the game marker is telling me, hey, go that way. Maybe they have a point. Maybe that's just something I never considered before. Just going in the direction where the game tells you to go. And to me it sounds ridiculous. It doesn't sound like my kind of life at all. Oh, this is actually reasonably effective against those enemies. Dual wield pistols. Quite good. Quite good indeed. Ooh, and they dropped a whole bunch of stuff. I don't think I can get rid of this perk. Both the dual wield or the dropping things perk, because they're both seemingly a lot better than long-range melee somehow. I don't fully understand it either, but I suppose we'll see what the game brings us. But dual-wield pistols is actually like, yeah, just come out of the floor. Why not? That's fair. All right, you're big and red. I wonder if you're even visible on the video.
Has joined the little squirts.
Aw, I haven't seen a big one yet.
Oh,
Isn't that a good thing?
But we were score buddies.
you are sport buddies. Everything's been ruined by the appearance of this adult reptiloid. Tis what it is, I suppose, but still. Perhaps one day we can go back to this status of Scorp buddies. Time can only tell. Get me somewhere. This place is riddled with potential. That doesn't look right, does it? That looks like the wall just sort of ends there. Maybe it's just me. No, okay. That's not the way to go. Let's just keep going. Is there anything on top of these walls, actually? Because it's very easy to just hide a secret item on top of one of these randomly destroyed buildings, so... Wouldn't be the strangest thing in the world if one of these places is not quite like the other. We'll see. Maybe another day. For now, we enjoy the magma for what it is. Shoot our friends in the face. Like, just as, like, stopping enemies from moving from time to time, because some enemies are getting stunned by my attacks. Having 2 pistols is just a lot of pistols. Oh boy. Don't appreciate the amount of damage y'all do. Being able to reload them individually as well. Ooh, and those enemies especially are just gonna get destroyed now. With this amount of bullets, you can't stop me. Is that behind me? No, it's in front of me. Why am I having so much difficulty telling whether something is behind me or not? Uncertain. Maybe my ears are falling apart. Wouldn't be the strangest conclusion to reach, I suppose. Literally, the ears are falling off of my body as we speak. That would make it a little bit more difficult to tell where things are coming from. Oh! Game crashed. Alright. Back here again. We survived the game closing, and now we can use the energy gained from taking a small break from playing the game to beating the rest of this lava-filled area. Some of these enemies are struggling to reach their location. Also, I don't fully appreciate these inside areas that much. They all look a bit weird. They all just look a little bit unusual. Can I destroy this? Don't think so. Hello? I got guns. Alright. That's pretty effective. I don't know if I only need 1 hit or not to kill those guys. But having 2 knives would probably do the trick pretty well. There's a lot of enemies here. Okay. Oh, yeah, 2 knives. Pretty great. Oh, I can actually see them here. I was not aware. That does make life a little bit easier. Oh, hello. Just gonna melee the big light bulb in my face. Yeah, this place a little rough. Oh, hey, vampire. Yeah, this is the new strategy. Just 2 knives. Having 2 knives that's the strategy. It's honestly surprisingly effective against even the toughest of foes. So that's nice. I suppose the enemies that are slightly out of reach are probably my biggest foes at that point, but still. Not too disappointed by just how powerful 2 knives is. That enemy kind of sunk there, but that's okay. That's what enemies do when they're dead. Whoa. Maybe I should be doing that more, just press both buttons at the same time. Although I guess I have a higher chance of aiming if I just swing about wildly and just go like that. So who knows what the best strategy is. Either way, I have 2 weapons, and that is fine. Where do I even get the second pistol? How? Why do I need a perk to hold 2 weapons? I guess for the same reason I need a perk to, like, do a slightly longer melee attack.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. It's hard to tell why some perks exist in this game when others are significantly more interesting. But at least it's nice that it lets you play around with them by being able to unlearn perks after you've tried them out for a second. It could probably do a little bit of a better job telling you that that's an option. Because I didn't know until someone pointed it out. But maybe it says it somewhere and I just read over it. I am very blind to, well, everything really. I'm just a very blind person, so it's very easy for me to miss stuff. As you can tell from the amount of secrets I found so far in this game. Sometimes I just spend 2 hours in a level and then I'll find most of them. Never all of them somehow, but most of them. I feel like going back to pick up some of that ammo, but I just don't feel like it, you know? Also, didn't I not... Alright, cool, we're back down here again. Did I not see, like, a purple item somewhere? Hang on. I'm confused about the level layout again. I've gotten lost once more. Where did I see that? I could have sworn it was... Yeah, like over here. Over here I had vision to this place. Okay. There we go. Is that another time warp thing? What is happening here? Is this magic? Are we... Oh my god. I found a magic area and it's just this random wall over here. How is it possible? Can I shoot you? I mean, this is some of the neatest things I've ever seen. Just a random wall with, how do I deal with this? Can I... If I do that... Well, that didn't really affect anything. I mean, I can hold this torch, and that seems related to something, surely. But what can I do with a torch? I suppose I could light it near a fire, right? Ah! I can light it next to a fire. Very good. Then I can put it over there, and then I have a lit up torch. Alright, cool. I put it back again. No? Alright, we've reached the puzzle area of this level. It is, what do I do with this random torch near this very suspicious wall that I happen to find somewhere? And surely it would be something in this area. They wouldn't make you go, like, real weird places with this, I assume. But, you know. You never... Oh, the torch is actually there again. If I look at it from that side. So, would this... Oh. Okay. Cool. Very neat. Very cool. I actually really like that. Very strange. But... very happy that I accidentally stumbled upon it and figured it out. So, go me. I sense impending doom. Almost certainly. Oh god. Oh, I've not hit you at all, have I? Oh boy. You're a strong one. This requires 2 pistols. 2 pistols is not the most effective strategy against this enemy, but it's working.
The moron who burns twice as bright dies twice as fast.
Paraphrasing Lao Tzu, sir. That's elaborate.
My one-liners go extra deep.
Kenny knew where that quote came from. Good job, Kenny. At this point, I've just grown an intense hatred for Rodriguez, and that's going to affect the rest of my dialogue, unfortunately. This is... really? There's like a thing behind this, and I want to do something with it. But I cannot. I do not know how to do. That worries me, actually. Does it? Truly? Or can I go up here one... Oh, God. Can I go all the way around one more time? And simply take the door to that area. And then jump on there? The answer is almost certainly no. But using these lights as okay. Hang on, I have to try. Aha! You can jump around. Kind of. That took an insanely long amount of time. Yeah, there's nothing actually here. This is blocking off nothing, and now there's just a larger wall blocking my passage. But perhaps, maybe, I can get here, and then I can see that this is all just more nothing again, isn't it? This is, yeah, okay. Yeah, this, okay, yep. Some nice trees in that way. Okay, back. I did what I had to do. I've uncovered the secrets that I needed to uncover. I'm ready to play the game again. I'm sorry. This is gonna happen every now and then, and I'll have to know. But that was nothing. There was nothing behind there. 'Tis a lie. I will continue now. Thank you. Thank you for waiting for me. Definitely wouldn't have been surprised if there was a body part in that place, but... Ooh, wait. Oh yeah. This is how you kill a tree. Apparently not this one though. This one's actually quite tough. That's surprising. So far most of the trees have died relatively quickly. Alright. It's not a secret tree. It's simply a tree that didn't wish to die, but then I had a bigger weapon.
Guys, get back to the car ASAP.
But I'm having such a nice barbecue.
Nice. Very nice. Is that something? Hang on. Real quick. This could be a thing. That's where I came from, fairly sure. But what about this? Look as it goes down and finds us in this lava-filled pit. Look at this. Secrets. I'm sure of it. At least like a nice little... For a second I thought I saw a second torch. It was not a second torch. You know how excited I get about torches now. This is mighty suspicious. 2 doors? Really out of place looking doors. I don't know. Like, when comparing it to the other side where there's nothing. And then over here there's just these 2 doors that... Ah, this is just real weird. Real weird looking. Don't trust this place. It's filled with secrets and untruths. And a statue of a man. A man we've seen sometimes before. I will not have your shenaniganery ruin my playtime. Not a secret this day, but perhaps later. Ooh. Scrolls! But nothing that I can interact with. Uninteresting scrolls. A book with a chain attached to it. Probably a diary of some sorts. I've read a diary or 2 in my lifetime. I know what they look like. Locked. With a padlock. Yeah, that sounds right. Very intelligent. Let's continue. Look at us, getting health and armor. Not being at near death levels the whole level. What a safe ride we're having through this place. But also, a lot of potential for secrets with how these places are laid out. I'm getting shot by someone, aren't I? Oh, what's happening here? Oh, those are enemies over there. Let me just deal with this real easily. Are those the floating enemies and they just... Yeah, they are. Oh boy. Oh, he just went for me there, huh? That's actually really cool. Just really tried to get in my face there. I think he explodes when he dies and deals damage to me or not? No? Hello. I have a double-barreled shotgun that I rarely use for some reason. I should be using this thing more, most likely. Man, if anything's gonna kill me, it's accidentally walking into an area that does deal damage when I stand in it. Because it all looks the same to me. I can't quite tell where the damage begins and the nice place ends, you know? Which is why I'm quick saving just so much. That doesn't look right. I'm not meant to be here. Or am I? Oh, there you are. Was just waiting for the fire to happen because I couldn't see a damn thing in there. It's too smoky. Too smoky to see anything in this place. Also, I need to remember I actually have a sniper rifle. That's probably going to be quite useful against the flying enemies. Excuse me? Who shot at me? Oh. Sure. Oh, there's a big one there, I think. Can't quite see its head. There it is. I found it. If you just shoot often enough and try to figure out the anatomy of a giant scorpion creature, eventually you'll figure it out. That seems wasteful for a sniper rifle to kill those enemies with it, but at the same time, I'm atop a high area. I must use what I have available to me. In the most fun ways. Okay. Onwards we go. All around the area, slowly dealing with all the creatures that are trying to end our existences. While at the same time, enjoying statues. Seeing a cool tree next to this house is not lit on fire. There's just a lot of lava here. This would probably catch fire in these circumstances. I apologize if the video shows you just me shooting at health bars this whole level, but I can assure you that you are seeing the same thing as me. Oh boy. I wanted those 2 sniper bullets. I had to jump into lava, but apparently if you just get out quickly enough, it doesn't damage you. I guess. There's stuff there. But yeah, this level's real smoky and dark, and I can't really see anything all the time. So I assume that's probably going to be very similar to your video watching experience, but again, it is what it is. I have no control over this place. If Bruce Willis hadn't lit up that volcano, we wouldn't have been in this predicament.
I'm on fire.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yeah, alright. Surprised the main marker isn't pointing in the same direction, because this really seemed to be the only direction I can go. Also, who's leaving all these arms?
Professor Kiesel, I got your order, a crispy fried alien ready to go.
What? But I didn't... Oh, I see. Haha, how entertaining.
Very funny.
Really?
Nein, your humor is incomprehensible, bordering on deranged. But I will have your reward waiting for you at HQ.
I'd be offended, but I like rewards.
I've collected 4 out of 5. This concerns me a little bit. Can I just get infinite? Alright, cool, yeah. I recall the C4 in Serious Sam 3 being quite ludicrous. And if you can just get infinite of it, then I assume it's going to be quite ludicrous. I did hear a kamikaze, which concerns me a little bit. But having infinite C4 in an area is almost certainly going to cause me to just be throwing C4 for the fight. And I appreciate that. I haven't used that weapon in a bit, so I'm curious to see if I still know how to throw a C4 at an enemy. I assume my death is impending, but we shall see. We shall see how it goes. Okay. Where's the kamikaze? There's the kamikaze. There's, 2. Alright, that's the button. There's really no reason not to do this, right? anything still alive? I thought I heard something teleport in. Oh, yeah. There we go. 2 can play this game, Bomberman. Except that my explosive is significantly more powerful, and thus giving me somewhat of an unfair advantage. But, you know, that's video games for you. They just don't care about the end. Can you imagine if every bomber just threw C4 at you like this? That would be something. So every time you saw a bomber, you'd assume you'd be dead already, because you saw him after he saw you. That'll be a fun video game, I think. For the real serious players, they would enjoy an extra challenge like that. Surely. Yeah, I know how to balance a video game. And you can tell, based on just that statement alone, that I basically contain all the knowledge. Having it be 2 seems unusual to me. Like pressing 2 to throw a C4? Hello? Just gonna throw a bunch of C4 in this doorway, I think. Oh god, that's so much flames that you're throwing at me. Oh, that was really close to me, wasn't it? It was a bit... Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, it's all going to hell. Fortunately, the enemies are dropping pickups, so it's not as bad. But consider me in somewhat of a predicament presently. There he is. Did I hit him? Probably not. That was a pretty bad looking shot. Friend! Die! Explode into power-ups as you often do. I like the sounds those enemies make. It sounds very unusual. Who still remains? Oop. In my land. In my residence. Where do I go? I got so many options. Still got that door behind me that I skipped past. So many to blow up. Let us. Door number 1. What secrets do you hold? More C4. Very good. The one thing that I was not in shortage of. But it's nice that they put some extra so I don't need to backtrack as far, I suppose. All in all, I'm quite grateful. It has to be almost the identical distance though. Alright, let's put one over there. Let's put one over there. Let's just blow them all up at the same time. What could possibly go wrong? Surprisingly little, all things considered. This seems to just loop into the other one? No? It's a little different. I don't trust this. How is this not a trap? These all seem like places where I would not be surprised if something spawned immediately behind or next to me the moment I pick up the singular power-up in this area, but yeah, just a free armor. Alright, cool. Oh, there we go. It just took a minute. The trap was more convenient to be placed back at the start there, I guess. Hey, you don't like it when C4 lands on you, so you just don't allow that to happen, huh? Alright, this is a little bit tedious. The C4 does not really stick to enemies as it used to, I'm realizing. And I realized this on the basis of he's just not throwing them at people. And I guess that was the main thing that made C4 so powerful, that it just sort of auto-homed into every enemy. Hey, why are you still there? And I can see how that would make a weapon quite powerful to begin with. Is that an enemy there? No, it's a C4 location, isn't it? Probably. There's still this door, though. I quick save before I walk through to see the burned bushes await me. Alongside 10 shotgun shells and a horde of enemies that allow me to use my shotgun shells immediately. Cool. Careful now. Now you could, theoretically, every time you melee, quickly unlearn your perk. And then learn the heal with melee perk. It would be the worst experience I can think of. But it's not immediately impossible. So I'm curious how effective that would be and how much fun.
Kenny, what's your status?
Running, sir!
Alright, thanks, Kenny. Like, I can guess the fun factor in that strategy, because it sounds horrendous, but how effective would it be? I just don't know. This seems like a good place to die soon. Is that a C4-able area, or is that just a wall? That's the secret. I guess the C4-able areas are not really as lit up. They are just more of an indicator for the area. Life. Once again, looking at it carefully before doing anything with it. Very good. Very safe. I suppose we shall go... not here. I actually thought this was open, but I guess it isn't. That does make this a bit more of a place I don't fully wish to be. Although arguably you could probably... Nah, this would be quite difficult to get back to, I'd say. Yeah, that seems a little far away, even from up here. That's unfortunate. Alright, time to die. Come, my enemies. End my existence as I have asked. 'Tis time. I have entered your domain, and I wish for nothing more than the sweet embrace of just a whole bunch of fire in my face. These guys walk weird. Not so much in an animation type way, but more of a where are they going? They're always in places where I'm not quite expecting them. Throw some grenades in there, I think. Like on the one hand, I should probably be using C4 because I have an infinite amount, but they are a little bit close to me. Yeah, that works. I'm a little scared to use C4. I'm just not that used to it yet. Who's next to me? Oh boy. Did that hit? Yeah. Surprising. My rockets are quite large. I suppose that's to be expected from a rocket, but still. Hello, 4 rockets for you still? That's good. Nice and classic number of rockets to use on a regular old enemy. Now I believe I asked for death and it's not here yet, so what's up? All I've seen so far are a bunch of posers. Oh, there we go. Nope. They died instantly. C4 though. Even when not on an enemy. Quite effective. Look at him go. I love how it makes them fly. Very fun. 'Cause they just go. What is getting dropped with the things? I'm not sure if this is even... they are dying. Like it's an almost different type of death animation because they're not really animated, they're just flying away. Oh boy. Oh, that one does have like a thing to put the C4 on. So that's different. It didn't explode it. Oh god. That's poor timing. Let me get some more of this. There we go. Had one instance so far where the C4 didn't seem to explode when I wanted it to. Makes it a little bit scary to use. But maybe I just had some C4 in the back burner that I didn't blow up yet or something. Uncertain. Either way, C4 is very powerful. As a conclusion to this fight, where I clearly asked to get destroyed. Fully expected it as well. I was not given the satisfaction. Unfortunate. And that is the power of C4. It allows you to live through even the harshest of battles. Or at least the most seemingly harshest from a distance. Surely there's some secret area in this place. With all this C4 that I've received, surely there's something I can blow up that I'm not quite seeing right now. I can blow up those things. And perhaps those can lead to great treasures somewhere. Perhaps I can throw one inside that house? Not easily. Does look like the kind of place you'd be able to go, though. Does that not go through it? No, it does. It's ineffective, effectively, but, you know, it's... Also, saying ineffective, effectively is a great way to spend the time, I would say. Alright, on we go. Still need one more sample over yonder. Got ourselves a blue box containing a skill point. Exciting. Alright, so what do we got? So we got dual wield two-handed weapons, which sounds ridiculous. We got fire and reload while sprinting and move at normal speed while aiming. But then we could also go fully in this direction. Because this apparently only works with a sign, and I don't know if those are like available here. But that's what I've heard, that apparently there's some street signs that you can pick up or something with this perk. And I'm a little bit curious about it. How would one indicate that it is a pick-upable thing? I am uncertain.
Sam, hurry up. It's hot enough to fry an egg on the hood.
All right. Damn, woman. Now you made me think of breakfast again.
Hood so hot, you fry an egg. Classic reference. You think this is something? Let me just walk into it real quick. Oh, there doesn't seem to be anything. Let me just walk into the lava real quick, just making sure that there's nothing there, you know? Just, you gotta know. But I'm not seeing anything in particular, like, light up or anything. Got these one-way doors. Too real. This is still very suspicious as well. But it is just lit up from the thing. But I'm curious. I'd like to use a road sign to smack something in the face. It would just be... It just sounds like a lot of fun, really. Please. Perhaps on the way we'll find one. Otherwise, I might switch to the use a melee attack on heavy enemies. Or medium enemies, I think. Because that also piques my interest. I'd like to see all these things, please. What? What is that sound? Excuse me? What was that? Consider me concerned. Something was going woo, and I do not know what could possibly make such a sound. Oh boy, hello there. There we go. Dealing with all the nonsense in the neighborhood. That's the wrong one. I guess this will work. Provided I don't die. But god, the extra damage you get from this thing is insane. I actually died there, wow. Alright, where are we at? Okay, yeah, I realize now. I remember. Very good. We jumped into the lava and now we're here. Nothing on that way from the look of things. Curious what that sound was, though. Alright, let's, with our starting knowledge, let's get rid of that guy immediately. That'll probably work, right? I would say so. Maybe I should definitely be using the quad damage power up a little bit more than I am, because there are some areas that are just quite difficult. And being able to just do this and then go crazy destructive mode does seem like a little bit of a nicer experience. Where are all the enemies? Like I can definitely hear a lot. And I've run out of ammo for that weapon, so that's fine. My health is 69, that's very good. But not what I'm quite looking for. Do these guys just not care about headshots? Is it because they're wearing a hat? And the hat is protective against the head shoots? Maybe. I think there's another one of those fire guys. Yeah, that one. I kept hearing weird stuff. Wasn't adding up. Do you think that counts as a melee or a medium enemy? Get out of here. One could argue that was probably a waste of the high damage power-up. But I don't care. I'm gonna do what I like to do, which is the wrong strategy, and make it work. It'll be fine. Truthfully though, I don't see anything that I can use as a weapon, and that concerns me a little bit. Because that's the only thing I got on my mind right now. Where is that? Okay, there it is. I kept seeing fireballs come from behind me and I could never tell. I could never tell where it's coming from. There is someone over here. Long melee. It's so stupid. I do actually think that's the dumbest perk in the game so far. It looks so strange. And the fact that it's a perk just feels unusual to begin with. Like what, I suddenly grow longer arms? Like that doesn't... I get close to the enemy. Give me that.
Who wants the white meat? Who wants the dark meat? Hold on, this is all dark.
Very good. It's because they've been on fire. That's why it's dark. Okay, that's death. I'm ready for it. Once again. The sweet embrace of death will... Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. That's good. That's solid. That was so much health that I lost there. Didn't have ammo for that weapon that I was trying to grab just now. Well, running actually seems quite effective to get away from these guys. Alright. Alright, let's try this one more time. Surely we can get through this just fine. I've tried this many times now, I'm not gonna lie. I just want to get through the secret kamikaze trap. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is just run far away from this place, kill all the dudes. It's only a simple kamikaze trap. How difficult can it be? Apparently the answer to that is quite. But we have C4. And vast running speed. Oh no. That door's locked. That's not a good thing to find out right now. It's fine. It's good. It's all good. Whew. One more remaining. He's stuck on that thing. They all seem to have some health on them. I currently do not have the perk equipped that makes enemies drop stuff, so this actually seems to be health that was inside those guys. They were all just carrying one. And now it's just scattered all over the place. That was a fun secret. Let's just put a single health power up somewhere in a corner and just let them go. Just let them go nuts with it. That's all you need. What is this? This door is locked. It seems like you could probably get there somehow. I keep trying to jump on this same looking structure. It never works. One of these days I'll learn, but I assume it's gonna be quite some time before I realize that it's just not working. But it's fine. We survived a kamikaze trap. We find a life power up that wasn't trapped, I guess? Yeah, good. And with all those nice things, I guess I might as well move on. Got ourselves the 5 arms that the dude wanted. Specifically arms, I'm pretty sure he asked for, so he's probably gonna be just ecstatic when we come back to him. Because what's the likelihood that he wanted any other body part for his research, you know? I don't trust that that's not a place you cannot visit. Hang on. Hang on a second. Also, let me just pick up some more of this health. I guess I'm not full yet. Might as well take as much as I can, because the likelihood of us returning here seems astronomically low. There we go. Full health. Got a little couch. Little bench, one could call it. If you were so inclined. There we go. That was a good jump. Can we truly not do anything with this? It does look a little bit too high to really be able to do anything with it, but they put a locked door in my path and they expect me not to get intrigued. This intrigue is killing me. I will just go to where the mission marker is telling me to go and where Hellfire has been begging me to go for the longest time.
Kenny, status.
Still running. Everything's coming down. Had to take a detour.
Kenny's the only one really getting to say his status at this point. Maybe even Sam doesn't care about Rodriguez. Hollow decoy. Good. Nope. That was in the bad. Oh god. Yep. Surprisingly difficult once you get in there. Hang on. Hang on. Just real quick. Just. Oh, that's okay. Cool. That's just a wall that slides you off into the lava. That's very nice. Very good. Thanks, game. Okay. On we go. At least we got a cool new hollow decoy again. Should I select a different thing to be using as my default gadget? Like this one, I feel like works actually quite well. There's nothing here. No. That's just an electricity thing on a wall.
Ah!
Kenny, you okay?
I'm pinned, sir. Can't get out. Could use help.
Hang on, kid.
I will do everything in my power to save you, Kenny. But first, let me just make sure there's just nothing here. Alright. Just making sure that just, you know, there could be like someone worth saving inside. And if I don't check vigorously, then I'll never know, you know? Like one could say, that's blocked off. I think every door is either blocked off or covered in lava. But what if this is fake lava? Surprisingly, took a minute to damage me, but other than that, it's not very fake looking lava. Like once the shoes have melted off, you can tell that it does start damaging you in a second. So it's good to know these things, you know? This is called research. It's making sure that of all the destruction that happened here that we've done everything we could. And sometimes that requires you to travel slightly back in time to a place where you didn't run into the lava like a fool, like a true buffoon. And I accept that. I accept that. Where are we at? Where are we going? Nearly at where the thing is telling us to go this whole time. We've traveled almost 2 kilometers at that point then, I think. And that's quite a distance. No, that's nothing. Is this nothing? No, it does damage you. Alright, cool. Like there has to be some sort of number that just goes up the moment you're in lava.
Over here, sir.
Huh? Oh, Kenny.
What happened to you?
I got trapped under the statue of Uranus.
That doesn't look like my...
Let's not go there.
You're right. I can do better. Thanks, kid. Now come on. We need to keep moving.
It was all
Can
set
you
up.
walk?
I'll do my best.
It was all a setup for that joke. That's why they put statues in every level. That's why they're all over the place. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. It truly does. I feel like I've ascended to a whole new level. Learning the purpose of all of this. I really don't see any road signs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unlearn that and just go with that one instead.
Gonna shoot you.
Because, truth be told, maybe one day we'll see a road sign and be like, all right, let's switch to the other one. But as it stands, not impressed. Not impressed. This is just not the level, I guess, because it's all on fire. Maybe that's what's going on. I could climb this. But should I? Yes. Oh, never mind. Unclimbable. Never mind. It's all good. It's all okay. We've learned. Can I melee a vampire? Not when you're above lava, I guess, but... Oh, that's not a good sound. That's not who I wish to be fighting right now. I'm testing melees. I'm fairly sure. I've never tried to kick an enemy into the lava. How could I have been so foolish? My god. What is wrong with me? Here I am just jumping all the time, but not thinking about the most important thing you could possibly do. Which is kick a man into the fire. I've seen so many.
See the lava now. Looks dangerous.
No, really?
I actually had a melee prompt for him. Get back here. Cool. Cool. As it should be. Oh, I can melee you as well. Excuse me. I'm testing melees. Please leave me alone. I wish to kick this man's... Don't kill him. Don't kill him, Kenny, please. Let me have my thing. Please, Kenny. Just let me have my fun, Kenny. Just a little bit closer, Kenny. Very good. That's all I needed. Yeah, I'm sure we did. That was probably the last one, given how long it took me to actually kill that guy. There's a 1 health power up on top of this, so I'm gonna die again. Please, just keep that in mind. That death is incoming. Partially due to me not knowing how to get on top of this. Is that a teleporter? Or is that just light? Hang on. What? It's not a teleporter. It was not. It was just some light, I guess. How is that not a teleporter? Oh. Because it's a secret companion orb. Of course. Bye, companion orb. May you live a wonderful life wherever you may go. Can I reach you now? No. Come on, companion orb. Come to me. I wish to befriend you. Where do you think this one's going? Is he just bouncing back and forth here now? Does appear that way. What if I just keep shooting him? I mean, he does keep oh! I suppose this would have been quite useful during a fight. Yep. Oh, it actually dropped a whole bunch of health. Alright, cool, 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 cool. No worries. Actually, it was good to do that, I guess. Cool. Alright. Maybe not the best place because now the health is up there. But, you know, whatever. We don't need all of it. We got some health back. And all I had to do was jump into lava to find out that it was in fact a companion orb and not a teleporter. I mean, when you see something like that in a game like this, my first thought is not to shoot it, because it just looked like a teleporter, you know? That's the kind of thing you just jump into and then it's like, oh, here are your riches. Alright. Surprised this opens. Doesn't actually appear to be anything in here. But, you know, thanks, I guess. Can I jump out of here somehow and do some cool stuff that way? Maybe. Very strange. Can make that tree move, that's fun. Alright, cool. Lesson learned. We found out how to make the tree move.
This type of situation, perfect for fire-based one-liners. Go ahead, give it a shot.
But what if I fail? Will you fire me?
Nice.
No, of course not. I see what you did there. Well played.
Kenny is like the most interesting character in this whole game. Like, I kind of expected it. I think I said in level 1, I think Kenny's gonna carry this game. And he is. single-handedly carrying all the dialogue, growing as a person. He's doing everything. He's fully formed as a character, and I applaud him for his courage and his bravery. Good job, Kenny. Is this the locked door I saw previously? I want to say it is, and move on with my life, having said it. And thus, here we are. Another fight, perhaps?
Okay, firing up the engine. The clock is ticking and melting. The metaphorical clock is actually melting.
Get in there. Yes, that still works. I will say, this works quite well so far. Yeah, tell him, Kenny. Like, they're not shooting that much, and I seem to be invincible a lot. And there's a whole bunch of C4 there. Okay, a little bit more careful. But this, yeah, this works. Except when it doesn't. Oh boy. There we go. Just don't mind me, I'm just throwing some C4s around us. Just don't worry about it. There we go. Oh, that was Kenny. Whoops. To be fair, Kenny is very strong and adequate at surviving the C4 explosions, so it works out. It works out. If you could kill Kenny, I would feel so bad. Can you imagine trying to keep Kenny alive the whole game? It's a good thing NPCs in this game can only die in cutscenes. Otherwise, I'd be really sad most of the time. Or you get like a whole bunch of health for killing a vampire with the melee attack. You get 5 health for that. That's so good. I didn't actually expect it to be better on the stronger enemies, but apparently it is. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing. I feel this is needlessly powerful. Like, this shouldn't be as good as it is. And yet, it's working surprisingly well with this particular fight here. Kenny! No, I didn't. I was about to stab the man. And these enemies also do seem to have like a C4 thing when I'm getting close to them. So I assume I can actually stick C4 to them if I so desired. But you know, got a knife. There's just so many though. Let me get some health here real quick because this is getting a little bit wacky. Alright. There we go. Just getting rid of the remaining ones a little bit quicker because it was getting a little ridiculous. There's a lot of vampires here though. Now you need to get real close for the pop-up to be like, alright, here you go. Now you can throw C4 on them. But long-range melee is still just the stupidest thing in the world. Because I'm sliding into them from 10 miles away. Vampire! It truly does look ridiculous when you just fling them, but is it not fun? It is a lot of fun, actually. So I can't even truly complain about stuff like that. It's just really fun. It's just really good. Okay. It's about time we move on. We killed a lot of vampires there. Kenny helped out a little bit. Melee, extremely powerful for this particular fight. It just takes ages to actually kill all of them, because apparently there were 100 vampires in that fight alone. And that's how it is sometimes. I'm curious where I'm supposed to go, because I didn't really see a door. But perhaps I'm overlooking something here. Very likely. It does happen from time to time. But also I'm curious if there's any cool secrets over here. There was that one health power-up showing me where the companion orb was, so perhaps somewhere in here I can reach some interesting places. But I'm just gonna leave. You know, it's been good. I think I'm ready to just go. Wherever that is. Where do I go? Like, actually though. Is there a path over here that I missed?
Sir, I think that's it for now.
Oh. Maybe someone was just still alive and causing this place to just
I
not
think the car is
progress.
starting to melt.
You know what? I'm starting to think that's a very high likelihood now that I see what's happening. There's probably just like a vampire somewhere behind a wall and just got a little bit confused. Oh,
So tasty now that I have a gun, huh?
oh, Kenny. Oh, you're a good egg, Kenny. Keep up the great work, Kenny. Please watch out with all those flames. Yep, very good. Very nice. Very good animation. Tell him, Kenny. I'll just keep using the shotgun here because it seems to be pretty good. It just just sliding into place. Yep. Second one that didn't look quite right. That's fine. The third one, that's going to be the charm. One of these enemies is going to have a proper melee animation. We've already seen one. And surely we can't have it happen 3 times in a row.
Woo, finally.
Alright, grenades on shotgun. Gotta remember those exist. Got 33 of them.
Oh no! It's one of Lord Ackerman's infamous witch brides.
That's not great. Think I can melee this one to death in one hit? I'm gonna bet that's probably unlikely, huh?
Hold still, damn it.
Maybe it's sniper rifle time, actually. 'Cause this is a little bit quick. Oh boy. Oh, that's just a lot of damage, huh? You go nuts over there. I'm gonna just heal up real quick. Alright, back to dealing with the witch. Witch? This witch. Where is the witch? Very difficult to keep track of, that's what I'm learning so far. Especially when you do stuff like that. Just give me that. There's so many enemies still here. All throwing fire at me, all willy and nilly. Where did... you're so fast, though. Very nice.
Kenny, one-liner.
Abracadabra, lady.
See, you're getting the hang of it, kid.
Guess I am.
Get in the car. This place is going to hell.
Jones?
Didn't make it.
Shit.
Let's get out of here before we join him.
Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good level. Kinda hard to see. Like the first half to 3/4 of the level, I just shot at health bars, but after a while, I don't know, the arenas were good. So, you know, there's that. It was just that the big city covered in smoke just had a lot of enemies that looked surprisingly like smoke, but I guess that's just the case of fighting in a lot of smoke. That's just what it's gonna be like. Only took 71 minutes, you know, outside the estimated 30, so we're speeding up. Not even the length of a feature film. So all in all, you know, we're getting pretty quick at this game. Most of the time that we didn't spend was just running around out of bounds, I guess, but you know, that's the way it is. Hope you all enjoyed it. Next time we play, we are going to be doing episode 5, The Die is Cast. Bye-bye.